How we doing, sports bettors? Ghostpicks team Justin here, getting ready for Thursday night football, guys. We got Packers versus the Commanders. Going to be a great one. Two teams that started off the season extremely hot, and we have a huge pick for you guys today. I love the play that we have. I want to get it out there as soon as possible. It's a 5-unit top tier play, guys, and I feel like we're going to absolutely smack this one. If you don't get on this one, you're missing out. It's going to be $14.99. We're doing our NFL special, $14.99. Get the day package. Get our pick for tonight's game, 5-unit top tier play. And we've been heating up in the NFL. We got a big weekend of college football ahead of us, and we still have our weekend special as well for $75 Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All play $75, guys. That is your best bang for your buck. But tonight we're starting off on the right foot. We got a 5-unit play on the Thursday night football game between the Commanders and the Packers. Game, it's going to start. It's going to start the week off the right way. You look at the Packers, playing the Lions. Everyone's really high in the Packers right now. They are definitely, they look good, but to me, it was almost like, did the Lions look bad? I think they did. I felt at the beginning of the year that, losing two huge coordinators was really going to impact that offense, and not necessarily say they're not going to be able to reach any kind of potential, but just early off, new coordinators getting their process in, feeling it out. It's going to take time to adjust, and the Packers have had a very stable team for the last 4 or 5 years now. And they did look good, but I also feel like I contribute a little bit of that to the Packers the Lions looking bad. We have a couple of question marks on the defensive side of the ball today. Is there going to be Michael Parsons on the field tonight? He's a game time decision, absolute game record, lifts everybody else up. But then you look at the other side, you have the Commanders. Daniels looked phenomenal. They walked the Giants, but the Giants are, they look like a dumpster fire in a whole different category. Maybe them and the Dolphins in week one. So, I'm not taking too much stock into that one, but what I do look at when I see this game is I see two young quarterbacks. I call Love young. He's still young to me, even though he's been in the league for a while now. I feel like this potentially has the makings to turn into a shootout. I think that both these guys can rise above any kind of defensive pressure. The Packers do get home. Daniels is extremely mobile, makes plays on the run, creator, does very well. Love can play with anybody. He can play down to competition and he can play up to competition, and he's a gunslinger. It's just something that they have in Green Bay. Quarterbacks come in, they sling the ball, good or worse. I see a lot of points in this one. I see it potentially turning into a shootout, maybe even another instant classic in prime time. I just see a lot of points being scored here. I'm taking the over in this game, and we definitely have a side on it as well. So if you guys want to get on board our 5-unit top tier play, go to the link in the bio, head over to the Ghostpicks ATS website, get on board Team Justin, and get our 5-unit play. Play the over, guess the free play score correct. If you guys get it right, I'll give you a free day. And as always, good luck, God bless, grind on, and let's go.